That game was the epitome of beer league. Beer league goaltending, beer league refereeing, beer league fights, beer league everything. Only thing that wasn't beer league were those world-class anthems. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Recap Reactions for Game 54 out of 82 for the Winnipeg Jets 2021-2022 season, where they destroy the Montreal Canadiens in a terribly ugly game, 8-4. Not only did they finally beat the Montreal Canadiens, but they win the rubber match for the first matchup since they swept us in last year's second round of the playoffs. Let's talk about this game, because this game was fun. For the first 10 minutes of the first period, I was having a great time. Evgeny Svechnikov gets his 6th of the season, 3-game goal streak for Svechnikov from Schmidt and Connor. A perfectly placed tip redirect in front of the net gets things started off early, and the Jets are looking poised and deadly. Not too long after that, like I'm talking 40 seconds or whatever it was, Nate Schmidt, his 4th of the year, beautifully placed shot from Dubois and Svechnikov. Svechnikov having another multi-point game. He has been on fire as of late since getting reinstated on that top line. And like I said, 2-0. Goddamn, we're playing good hockey, right? Gets Montreal, it's a hyped up game, sold out, the Ukrainian anthem going beforehand, the choir, they're getting down, it was great. And then Adam Lowry, again, baby, wasn't short-handed, but it almost was, from Dylan DeMello on a fantastic play from DeMello, perfect heads-up read on a 2-on-1, and it is 3-0. Lowry's 7th of the season. He actually might get 10 goals this year just because of the hot streak for goals that he's on. He as well has 3 goals in the last 3 games. And then on top of that, the man himself, public enemy number 1 in Montreal, Mark Scheifele, his 19th of the season from Dubois and Connor. It is 4-0 with 10 minutes to play in the first period. And then all hell breaks loose, and we see a Jets team that we've seen far too often, a team that quits while they're ahead. Josh Anderson gets his 13th of the season on a great goal. 4-1. That's fine, 4-1. Josh Anderson again. 4-2. Well, shit. What's going to happen now? Arturi Lehkonen. 4-3. End of the first period. And I know what all of you were thinking at this point. Holy crap, we're going to lose this game. Because I was live streaming this game, and almost all of you thought this game was done. I did too, because I know the Habs are on a 5-game win streak. They're still a terrible team. Terrible. I was scared. And my fears came to life when the first period starts off 4 minutes into the first period. Josh Anderson completes the hat trick. 15 goals in the season from him. Assist going to Ryan Poehling. And we have a game that is tied up. 4-4. 4 unanswered goals. Not as bad as the 6 that you gave up to Colorado not too long ago, but god damn it, you were struggling to beat terrible teams. Yes, we won tonight, but we easily could have lost. 4 unanswered goals to Montreal within the span of fucking 15 minutes. That is bad. Really bad. Really, really bad. Second period gets a little bit better because Andrew Kopp comes in and gets his 13th of the season, his first game back from injury from Pionk and Stastny. Stastny had a great game tonight as well. That was a power play goal, I should add as well. Jets take back the lead. Okay, we got something going. We played a little bit better, but god damn it, still. Like, you should not struggle to beat the Coyotes and the Habs within 48 hours. Like, enough said. Point ended. Like, come on. Thank God we won this game, or I would be livid. It's just pathetic to watch, because it's like you wonder why we're not in the playoffs when you can't even show up consistently in back-to-back games, even though they're not back-to-back games, against terrible teams, like 31-30 in the league and standings. Come on. Come on. Be better than that, Jets. Second period ends. Jets have the lead. And from there on in the third period, we played a much better game, thank God. Third period's all Jets. Mark Scheifele gets his 2nd goal on the power play, as well as I should add that after the Kopp goal and starting with the Kopp goal, every other goal this game was a power play goal. Lot of terrible refereeing in this, and that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to pick one moment or one call. The refs were trash for both teams tonight. Terrible, terrible, terrible. You should be ashamed, and honestly, you shouldn't even have a job. Moving on from that point, because that's all the attention you deserve, you terrible fucks. Mark Scheifele gets his 20th of the season not too far long into the third period from Wheeler and Kyle Connor. That's his 20th of the goal of the season, like I said. Dubois, again, not too long after that as well, about 2.5 minutes past that. His 22nd of the season from Scheifele and Wheeler. Wheeler and Scheifele had great games tonight. I'm just going to give them full credit. Like I said, another power play goal. We've got that lead. It's kicking around. And then to end the game, I guess technically it's not the game winner, but Paul Stastny, the final goal of the game from Lowry and Kopp. Kopp and Stastny had a great 2-on-1 play where they just missed out. Kopp couldn't put it in, and they reset the play well. They're actually taking away the goal now. Apparently the Paul Stastny goal was not a power play goal. I'm literally looking at the scoreboard right now, and it just updated. So, you heard it here first. But, yeah, a great game from that standpoint from the Jets, because you actually turned it on when it mattered. Yes, we won. It was not pretty, but we won. But god damn it, like we all want the Jets at this point to show some consistency, right? Like that's what we all want. We all want this team to be consistent and show some life. And they did that for 10 minutes tonight. And what happened, as we've said 1,000 times before that, they stopped playing hockey. They can't play a full 60 minutes. Not to mention that Blake Wheeler and Mark Scheifele, for some reason, just can't seem to turn it on in the first period a lot of the time. I know Mark Scheifele scored, but he wasn't that good in the first period. Like, you look over at the box score, right, at the stats, and you look at time on ice. Andrew Kopp had 17 minutes tonight in his first game back. He had a goal and assist. I think that's great. Adam Lowry had 18 minutes, almost 19 minutes of ice time. I know you might be thinking that's way too much. A lot of that was killing power plays. He had almost 6 minutes of shorthanded time on the ice tonight, so a lot of that was just killing power penalties. He had a goal and assist, though, so, he had warranted a lot of play out there, and he put up some production. Paul Stastny only played 13 minutes, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2-point night. Mark Scheifele, 3-point night with 18 minutes of ice time, actually less ice time than Adam Lowry, which is crazy. Blake Wheeler only played 16 minutes of ice time tonight, finished a -1, had 2 assists. I thought he played pretty good as well. Svechnikov only played 10 minutes of hockey, goal and an assist. Dave Lowry, you're a chump. Play the man more. Adam Brooks looked good tonight. I liked his play tonight. I thought he was a good play driver on that fourth line. Pierre-Luc Dubois was great tonight as well. A 3-point night for him. He had 19 minutes of ice time. Kyle Connor as well. 3 assist night for Kyle Connor. No goals, but 3 assists, being an absolute play driver out there on his line. And then the invisible man himself, Christian Vesalainen, played 11 minutes and 36 seconds. And he wasn't so invisible tonight. He had a couple good shifts out there, had some good possessions, good hits. I actually liked his game tonight. Defense all around the board, pretty good. I liked everyone tonight. Even Nathan Beaulieu had his moments. Like when you look at his stats, +2, 2 penalty minutes, 2 shots on goal, 4 hits, 1 block, 1 giveaway. He did a little bit of everything tonight, good and bad. But yeah, that's basically going to round out this game. Ugly, terrible, beer league, amateur hour. But we won. You need to win against crappy opponents. You struggle to do so in back-to-back games, but you win those games, and they don't go to overtime, which is great. Not only that, Mark Scheifele got into a fight. Hopefully, Habs fans can stop bitching and complaining about a hit that happened over a year ago. Yeah, it was bad, but you won the series. You won the series, and Evans still came back in that playoff run and played for you before the Cup final. Like, you got it. Like, you can't complain about it. You won. If you lost, you complain all you want, but you won the series, you won the Cup final. So please stop bringing up a hit that happened years ago, it feels like, at this point. Other than that, though, this game sucked. Fun to stream it. Not fun to watch at times, but also fun to watch at times. Weird game all around. They have a tough 3-game stint coming up. If I'm not mistaken, the Winnipeg Jets play a lot of good teams. I'm actually going to pull up the Jets stats right now. I want to see it. Let me just go type in Jets and pull it up. I want to see the schedule exactly. Yeah, so our next game is Friday against the Stars. Sunday is the Rangers. And then after the Rangers, we have the Lightning. And then the Devils. Then the Islanders and the Blues, the Knights and the Bruins. So we've got a tough stretch coming up. Tough stretch. Jets have to win almost all those games to even make the playoffs at this point. Like, you can't even talk about losing games if you still want to make the playoffs. So they got a long road ahead of them. Tough road ahead of them. And they played like shit the last 2 games, even though they've won. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens. I'm not optimistic, but I also kind of am. I don't know how I feel this way. I'm a diehard Jets fan. Give me a break. Sometimes it doesn't make sense, but here we are. So that's going to wrap up this recap reaction. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below as always. Also, thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream tonight. It was really fun. I'm going to try to do more of those. I love streaming with you guys and talking with you and everything like that. We had also some great Habs fans in there. I love hearing your perspective of the game. And thank you for being really professional and being in a Jets stream, I guess, and talking hockey and being respectful. You know, that's what all hockey should be. No matter who you root for, talk peaceful hockey, because hockey is a great sport. We should all enjoy it. So with all that being said, peace, love, and positivity as always, and especially now with the climate the world is in right now. Have a great rest of your day. Give someone around you a hug. Tell them you love them. The Jets won. It's a beautiful day, even though it was an ugly game. So enjoy the win. Prepare for the onslaught of games coming up over the next few weeks. It's going to be rough. It's going to be tough. And I'll be here covering it all. So enjoy the rest of your evening. Go Jets, go! And bye-bye.